You're not competing with AI. You're creating with it. For years, the story has been the same, a wave of fear washing over the creative world. The headlines screamed from every screen. AI is coming for your job. Artists, writers, musicians, designers, we were all told to prepare for obsolescence. That our spark, our human ingenuity, was about to be replicated and replaced by cold, unfeeling code. The fear was that creativity, the very essence of what makes us human, was becoming a commodity that a machine could produce better, faster, and cheaper. We pictured a future where algorithms churned out novels, symphonies, and blockbusters, leaving human creators as relics of a bygone era. It was a bleak, dystopian vision, a zero-sum game where for every advance in AI, a human artist lost a piece of their livelihood. This narrative painted AI as the ultimate rival, the final boss in the video game of creative careers. It was a story of replacement, of displacement, of an inevitable silent takeover. But that story is wrong. In studios, offices, and bedrooms around the world, a quiet revolution is happening. The narrative is shifting. The smartest, most innovative creators aren't fighting AI. They aren't running from it. They're embracing it. They've discovered that AI isn't a competitor. It's the most powerful teammate they've ever had. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's the new reality of creative work. The best in the business are using artificial intelligence not to replace their skills, but to amplify them. They're working faster, thinking bigger, and breaking through creative blocks in ways that were impossible just a few years ago. The fear is being replaced by collaboration. The dystopian future is being rewritten into a story of partnership. AI is becoming a co-pilot, a muse, a tireless assistant that handles the grunt work, freeing up human minds to do what they do best. Imagine, feel, and create something truly new. It's about augmentation, not automation. It's about leveraging machine intelligence to unlock new levels of human creativity. The proof is everywhere you look. It's happening right now, across every creative discipline imaginable. Think about the writer, staring at a blank page, the blinking cursor a symbol of their creative block. In the old world, they might pace the room, read a book, or just give up for the day. Today, they open up a chat with an AI like ChatGPT. They don't ask it to write an article. Instead, they treat it like a brilliant, endlessly patient brainstorming partner. They'll throw out a half-formed idea and ask the AI to generate 10 different angles. They'll feed it their messy research notes and ask it to find hidden connections or organize them into a logical structure. They might ask, what are some powerful metaphors for creative struggle? Or, give me 5 alternative introductions to a story about a disillusioned detective. The AI doesn't write the final piece. The writer does, but the AI acts as a springboard, a catalyst that breaks through the friction and gets the creative juices flowing. It eliminates the terror of the blank page and turns a solitary struggle into a dynamic, collaborative dialogue. The writer's voice, their style, their soul remains at the heart of the work. The AI just helped them find it faster. Now, picture a graphic designer or concept artist. Their job is to translate abstract ideas into compelling visuals. This used to mean hours, even days, spent sketching countless thumbnails, trying to find the perfect composition or color palette. It was a painstaking process of trial and error. Today, that same designer opens Midjourney. They don't just type a cool spaceship. They craft a detailed prompt, a work of art in itself, describing the scene with cinematic precision. Cinematic wide shot of a biomechanical spaceship, H. R. Giger, aesthetic organic curves, iridescent metal landing in a glowing alien jungle at twilight, volumetric lighting, photorealistic 8K. Within 60 seconds, they have 4 distinct, high-fidelity concepts. They can then take the best elements from each, refine them, or use them as a foundation for their own digital painting or 3D model. The AI hasn't replaced their skill as an artist. It has supercharged their ability to visualize. It collapses the time between idea and image. allowing them to explore a dozen creative directions in the time it used to take to explore one. It's a tool for rapid ideation, a visual sandbox that lets them play with possibilities at the speed of thought. The revolution is echoing through the music industry as well. A musician or producer searching for a new sound, a unique texture to make their track stand out. In the past, this meant tediously scrolling through thousands of pre-made sample packs, hoping to stumble upon something that fit. Or it meant spending a fortune on vintage synthesizers. Now, they can use AI-powered tools to explore entirely new sonic landscapes. They can hum a melody into a microphone and have an AI harmonize it in the style of Bach or a modern trap artist. They can feed the AI a drum loop and ask it to generate 10 unique variations, each with a slightly different groove or feel. Tools are emerging that allow them to describe a sound with words, a warm, dusty synth pad that feels like a fading memory, and the AI will generate it from scratch. This doesn't write the song for them. The human producer is still the one with the vision, the taste, the emotional intuition to know which sounds work together to create a feeling. The AI is simply expanding their palette, giving them an infinite toolbox of sounds to play with. It's like having every instrument in history and a few from the future right at your fingertips. And it doesn't stop there. Look at the world of video editing, a notoriously time-consuming and technical craft. An editor working on a documentary might have hours of interview footage to sift through. The old way involved manually transcribing everything, then painstakingly cutting out every and long pause. It was tedious, mind-numbing work. Today, that editor can use AI-powered software like Runway or Descript. They can upload all their footage, and the AI will automatically generate a full, time-coded transcript. The editor can then edit the video simply by editing the text. Deleting a sentence from the transcript automatically cuts the corresponding video clip. It's magic. They can use AI tools to automatically remove the background from a shot without a green screen, or to seamlessly color grade an entire sequence to match a reference image. This doesn't remove the art of storytelling. The editor still makes the crucial decisions about pacing, rhythm, and emotional impact. But the AI handles the technical, repetitive tasks, cutting the editing time in half, or even more. This gives them back what is most valuable: time. Time to focus on the story, to experiment with different cuts, to perfect the final product. The pattern is clear. In every creative field, AI is not the enemy. It's the ultimate force multiplier. The old fear was a misunderstanding of both creativity and technology. It assumed that creativity was a formula that could be solved. But true creativity is about taste, context, and human experience. It's about having a unique point of view. AI doesn't have that. It has data. It can analyze patterns, generate options, and execute tasks with incredible speed and efficiency. But it doesn't have a soul. It doesn't have a story to tell. You do. The future, therefore, doesn't belong to AI. And it doesn't belong to the creators who refuse to adapt. The future belongs to a new class of creator, the AI collaborator, the centaur, the augmented creative who pairs their human intuition and vision with the computational power of artificial intelligence. It belongs to those who learn to speak the language of prompts, who treat AI not as a threat, but as an extension of their own mind. The question is no longer, will an AI take my job? The real question is, will I be replaced by a human who knows how to use AI better than I do? This is the opportunity. This is the moment to level up your skills and redefine what it means to be a creator in the 21st century. It's time to stop competing and start creating together. Want to learn how to use AI like a creative pro? Subscribe to Bytes and Brains. Link in description.